Hello and welcome to our Blackboard classroom. This week we're going to go over the week 1 folder and the week 1 assignments. So if we scroll down and go to course content, we're going to click on that week 1 folder. And of course, at the start of every week, I'm going to have an assignment list. So if we click on that assignment list, I know it looks a little daunting right now, but it's because you're setting up for the semester. So you've got a lot of setups that we need to do this week. So first thing you need to do is purchase your textbook. The textbook is under $5 and we're going to read every single page of that textbook. So excuse me, make sure you get a textbook. Of course, you're already watching this video, but that's your next assignment is to watch this week's instructional video. Starting in week 3, there will be a live Zoom meeting that I would like you to attend if it's possible. I know some of you have jobs and you're not able to attend those meetings, but the Zoom meetings will be live and recorded on Monday mornings starting in week 3 at 10 a.m. Next Monday in week 2 is a holiday, so that's why we're starting in week 3 with those live meetings. Now, if you can attend, cannot, that's okay, but I will have the recording up there, and I want you to at least watch the recording before you begin week 3 assignments, okay? Now, it's a good thing to be there for those recordings, those live meetings, because you can ask me questions. And if you have a question, chances are most of the other students in your class also have the same question. So, you're going to read over the class syllabus and you're going to set up your SPC email account if you haven't already done so. And of course, there are instructions for all of these things listed in the week 1 folder. Tuesday, you're going to access Office 365, which gives you access to Word. You're just going to use your MySPC login information. Again, instructions are listed below. You're also going to download and register the Zoom app because that's how we're going to meet each other face to face, because chances are you can't make it to Lubbock or Levelland to see me during my office hours. You're also going to take the syllabus quiz. You may use your syllabus as notes while you take that quiz. That's totally fine. You do have an email assignment due for me by Friday of this week. And then a writing pre-assessment. Now, you're not going to get a grade for this writing pre-assessment, but it tells me where you're starting as a writer. So I like to work from the ground up. So we're going to take that person who's struggling the most and work together as a group to get everyone to become a better writer, okay? So you're going to take that writing pre-assessment in Blackboard, and it's also due Friday by noon. All of our assignments this semester will be due Friday at noon unless I tell you in our weekly video or it's listed in our weekly assignment list. And then on Friday, I just have a reminder to make sure that all of your assignments are turned in by noon on Friday. And the reason I do noon and not midnight is because I'm still awake, at noon. At 12 p.m., I am not awake at midnight. I'm old and I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. So I was having a lot of students emailing me at like 11 p.m. Hey, I don't understand this assignment. And I wasn't able to see their assignment till the next day. And so they got zeros for those assignments that they had questions on because they didn't turn them in. That's the reason why it's 12 p.m. on Fridays. Now, if you know you're going to work and you can't work on schoolwork, Friday morning or get anything done before noon because you already have a job or you have other obligations, make sure all your assignments are then turned in, I'd say Thursday before Friday even starts, because that Friday at noon deadline is a hard deadline, okay? So make sure you've got your assignments turned in every Friday by noon. Okay, I'm going to click out of our assignment list. And here is all of the information you need to complete all of those assignments that I just talked about. So, for example, I list every day that you need to get your textbook. Here's what it looks like. I have the ISBN numbers. You can get your textbook from Reese Campus or Levelland Campus Bookstore. You can call them and have it mailed to you if you aren't able to actually go to the bookstore itself, but you need to do so quickly because you need to have your textbook by September 6th. Starting on September 6th, you're going to be getting zeros if you don't have your textbook and aren't able to complete those assignments. So you can also get it from Barnes & Noble or Amazon, or even from the actual publisher, which is townsendpress.com. But again, make sure you order it now so that you have your textbook by September 6th, because it's going to take a while to get to you in the mail. Here is how you set up your student email account. If you just click the link, it'll give you all of the instructions that you need if you have not already done so. Same with how to get into the Zoom app, how to access Microsoft 365. This is our course syllabus. This is your homework. You're going to send me an email. So this gives you the instructions about how and why you're sending me an email. Make sure you follow all of these steps or all of these 4 requirements in your email. Otherwise, I'll deduct points from that email. So make sure that you're doing the best you can to get to answer all of these questions. Make sure it's sent from your SPC email, and I explain why in this email when it's time for you to complete it. So just read all the instructions and follow them completely. Next, you have your pre-writing assignment. This is pretty easy. This is a Blackboard journal. So if you just click this underlined, this is what it means. If you see if it's underlined, it's a link. So you can click on it. This is your journal prompt. And when you're ready to start writing, you're going to come down. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, because I don't have it open yet. But when you're ready, or when it's, well, I want to be able to show you. Shoot. Oh, I'm not in student view. All right, let's go to student view then. This is what it looks like for you all. If I go to student preview, you've been looking at my side of Ultra Blackboard. It looks a little different from your side. We're going to come back down here to course content. We're going to go to that week 1 folder and come all the way down here to the writing pre-assessment. Now, when you're ready, you're going to type your entry here, okay? All of your questions are here, and all of your instructions are in this first paragraph. So as you write, you're going to answer all of these questions here in this entry part, okay? Try your best so I know where you're starting from as a writer, but also don't stress too much because you're not actually getting a grade for this. It's just a participation thing. So you will get a grade, but it'll be 100. Yes, you completed it. A 50 for you did part of the assignment, and a 0 if you didn't complete it at all. But it lets me know where you're starting from as a writer. Once you've written, I'm going to just type up some jibber jabber. Once you've written, you're going to post. And once you post, I can see it and I can give you a grade. Okay, I'm going to cancel out of this, close it. But that's your last assignment for week 1. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email me. You can call me, but I'm not always in my office, and the phone works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't, if I'm being honest. So the best way to get a hold of me, if you cannot make it to my office hours, and since this is an online class, I'm going to assume that you cannot, the best way to get a hold of me is through email. rnuffer@southplainscollege.edu. RNUFFER at southplainscollege.edu. That information is also listed under professor information in our Start Here folder. I check my email several times a day, so if you need to get a hold of me, just email. If you have not heard from me in 24 hours, email me again, okay? You are not bugging me, you are not bothering me. I wouldn't do it every hour, but if the next day you haven't heard from me, something happened and you need to email me again, okay? Every once in a while, emails don't get through. So expect to hear from me within the day or within the 24-hour period. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, again, email me. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good week. I can't wait to get to know all of you, and I will see you next week. Bye.